Well,
All
can I
right.
ask you about your game first before we get into the
Of course.
dramatics?
Yeah.
Was your bromance with Alex real? Is that genuine?
Okay, so now listen. So this is funny because they've showed the bromance like very out there, right? And like a lot of comments online. Why is Jake making this so known? So there's strategy behind this that no one really knows. Because on day one, me and Sophie made a ride or die pact that was not on camera. Like, I mean, the cameras were there, they didn't edit it. And
Mhm.
I said, like, let's go to the end together, but we're not going to make this kind of known, right? So that's why my bromance with Alex, I made it very well known that we were number ones to keep the heat off of me and Sophie. So Sophie would go and do her homework, I'd do mine, we'd bring back information to each other, and it worked out for us. So that's kind of why, I mean, they really upplayed the bromance on TV. But yeah, we made it pretty well known for that reason, just to keep
So
it real.
how were you feeling with the relationship dynamics? Sophie's number one. Is Alex like maybe number two? Like who are you feeling aligned with?
Yeah, so Sophie was my number one, but then Alex was also my number one. So Alex didn't know that me and Sophie were working that close together. Because I think even in one of the episodes, I don't know if it was aired or not, I said to Alex, like, we should maybe bring Sophie in, like, it might
Mm.
work or something like that. And then, but he didn't know about that. So I had two number ones, and then I pulled Jeremiah in. So I was kind of dictating kind of what was happening with the tribe. Unfortunately, we had to go to Trump Council twice. Nicola left, and Annie left. But yeah, I mean, I had a relationship with all of them. So Nicole's probably the only person I didn't have a relationship with at all on the show.
So when this snake bites you,
Yeah,
and then it seems like it's a slow reveal that you're kind of starting to realize that it is venomous, that this could be concerning. I can't imagine the mind games that were happening.
that was pretty intense because when it and you saw it on TV, like when it bit me, I was kind of like, so my eyes were shut when that happened. And there's a lot of
Mhm.
people talking online about why didn't the cameraman say anything? Why didn't you see it coming in? Because my eyes were shut. I was talking to my family like they were beside me. I did that every single day. You get away from the cameras for a bit. It's just something that kind of grounded me, right? So yeah, when I got bit, I looked down at my foot and the snake, the mouth wide open on the bottom of my foot, but it didn't hurt. Like it was just kind of like it felt like a crab claw almost.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't like an excruciating pain. It was just more of an uncomfortableness. And so I got up and I'm like, hey guys, like whatever this has bit me. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was just some sort of like snake in the I didn't know it was venomous at the time. So I kind of made a joke about it, right? So, Jake the snake gets bit by a snake kind of thing. And then yeah, then when all the producers came out and they said like, "Hey, like we got to get you in this boat now. This is a very highly venomous snake." And it was kind of like, "Holy shit. This is getting real now." So now I got a 30-minute boat ride to the medical tent, and the whole time I'm
30
going,
minutes? You were on the boat?
bro, I don't know because I was in and out, right? I was in and
Sure.
it felt like an eternity. But the whole time I'm thinking, it's like, am I gonna meet my kid? Like and you saw me when I got put on the stretcher. That's all I was saying. I'm gonna be a dad. I have a baby coming. I'm gonna be a dad. And that's all that's going through my mind. I can't doubt here. Is my father gonna see me die on the last season of Survivor he's gonna see? So I had all these things going through my mind, and I was scared. That's the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. And I was just, it's kind of, they say like your life flashes before your eyes. And I was just thinking about everyone back home. And I was kind of saying goodbye in my head. And because that's all I've been told so far. This is a highly venomous snake. I didn't
Yeah,
know there was such thing as a dry bite. No idea.
sure.
And so I'm like, I'm,
How
I'm dying. I'm dying. So,
how long till the boat got to you? Like, because you
oh,
hear
here.
you've got to go.
The boat was right there. So the boat was
Okay.
dropping off camera gear. Apparently,
Hmm.
like, it was right there. So right when this happened, here you go.
Not a visit for the baby.
Yeah. So
Hi.
so so the boat was right there, and so they got me right on straight away. Sorry about that. We had someone wanted to come say hi.
Oh, yes, please do.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Jax, by the way. So this is who I got home to
Hi. I'm
42 hours before he was born.
40. Oh my gosh. I mean, things happen for a reason, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was I think God had a plan, and as crazy as it is to not die from a venomous snake bite that's 10 times more venomous than the rattlesnake, and to get home for my kid's birth and still get to play Survivor. Like, come on. Like, I mean, I didn't win the $1 million.
Sure.
Do I have unfinished business out there? I absolutely do.
Of course.
But at the same time, they were taking care of my health and my safety, and I respect them for that. I thank CBS. I thank the medical team, Jeff Probst. And yeah, let me tell you something a little bit, Jeff Probst. So, you know when you're like a kid and you fall off a skateboard or something and you scratch your knee up and you're crying for help for mom or dad, and as soon as you see that familiar face, it's everything kind of gets better, right? So when I'm getting pulled into this medical tent and I got tubes in me and I got this pressure cooker on my leg and I think I'm dying and I'm saying goodbye to my wife back home and my loved ones and my eyes are shut and I feel a hand and it's Jeff Probst. And I opened my eyes and it was like instant kind of comfort. And because I know Jeff for 25 years from watching him on television. This is the first time I've met Jeff on the show, but it was kind of like a father figure, right? Like it's just like there's Jeff. I'm gonna be okay. But then it goes, okay, if Jeff's here, this is a very serious situation. So that I just wanted to say that about Jeff, and I can't thank him enough for that comfort that he gave me at the time. So, and to get me home to this little fella. Hey?
Oh my goodness. And I mean, you watched the episode. You didn't know at the time how your tribe mates were reacting. What was that like to see how they just kind of lost it?
So yeah, I rewatched it last night by myself. So I was down in San Francisco for the Bryson Wendell watch party and with Joe Hunter and all those guys. But I watched it last night by myself, and I was crying. That was tough to watch because it showed what the impact I made, not on a game level, but on a personal level. Like I love my tribe. I loved Alex, Sophie, Jeremiah for their own reasons, and they were my family. They are my family now. I talk to them every single day, and to see that that caused such an impact on their mental health and their, it was really sad to see. And like I said, I gave words to Jeff. I said, "Tell him I'm sorry that I couldn't help him get to the end." So it sucks not being able to be there for them, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it was really emotional to watch, everyone's reaction and for you to have to go through it. How has this whole experience changed you as a person?
Yeah, you know what? It makes you kind of appreciate life a little bit more because, like I said, that 15 to 45 minutes that I thought I was dying, it makes you really think about everything in life that you have and not what you're trying to get, right? So it makes me appreciate life, the small things, the sunrises, the sunsets, the walking my dogs, because that could have gone very differently and I might not be here today. So, but yeah, what an experience that was, and I'm pissed off that that's the way it ended. But grateful that they took good care of me. So,
All right, if you have more game to play,
oh,
are you practicing puzzles though?
yeah. So I didn't get to do a puzzle on the island because I told them I was very upfront. I said, guys, I'm not good at puzzles. And then Nicole's like, I'm good at puzzles. Alex is like, I'm good at puzzles. I'm like, okay, we got a couple puzzle people. Were they puzzle people? No. So, I mean, am I gonna do puzzles? I absolutely will try. Um, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna wear shoes in the ocean from now on, I think, though.
Yeah, are you okay going in the ocean?
Yeah, and you know what? I've been asked that as well. I don't have any bad blood towards the sea snake. I was probably sitting near its nest or something, and it just gave me a little warning bite saying, "Get the hell away from me," and that's fine. Am I scared of it? No. That the chances of that happening was less than getting struck by lightning. So that's a once
Okay.
in a lifetime thing. If I go back, right when I get there, I'm diving in that ocean, getting the fear away straight away, and competing. So yeah.
Besides the fact that you could get bit by a snake, what is the difference of playing the game versus watching it on TV?
Yeah, playing the game it's intense. And I mean, it's so easy to watch it at home on your couch and say, that challenge looks easier. I'd align with this person, but this person's talking about this person. But we don't know that on the show. All we know is what the information that we're given to each other, right? But it was so hot out there too this season. Like my
Mhm.
wife was looking at her phone every day. Obviously, I didn't have access to one, and she said it was like 42. Oh, sorry, I'm Celsius. So
Yeah.
like I don't know what's that, 99, 100 and some
Yeah,
in
it's close to 100.
Fahrenheit. So
Hmm.
but yeah, I prefer playing it than watching it for sure. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future here.
I mean, you were on such a tough try, but it also seemed like you were getting along with everyone and you kind of did have a power position. So, how did you feel like your experience was altogether? Was it harder or easier?
It was harder than expected. I mean, you think that you can, go without eating and stuff like that, and you're gonna be okay. And it sucks. Like, I mean, like we didn't win anything. We didn't have fire. Our clothes were wet. We didn't have any tools. No food. We're eating worms from Jeremiah's worm farm. Like it was very, very, very tough. But at the end of the day, that's why I went down to the beach every day when I got bit, and I'd shut my eyes and I'd remind myself why I'm there. Did I ever feel like quitting? Not a chance. I'm not a quitter. But it's tough. You miss your family, you miss your friends, but if you didn't, you're not a human being, right? So yeah, it was a very tough game, but best experience of my entire life.
And how is your father?
He's good. So I got to watch he actually had another surgery while I was on the island, but he's still like his eyesight's still terrible. So, but we got to watch episode 2 together as a family. So I sat next to him. It was at one of my watch parties in Edmonton, but just to see the proudness in his eyes and being able to experience that moment with him meant so much. And it's like that's why I was playing. I was playing for those moments. And that whole episode, I don't even know if I was watching the TV much. I was watching his eyes just like
Yeah.
tear up and just be so proud of his son. So I haven't really talked to him about last night's episode. I think it really upset him
Mhm.
because he saw his son almost being taken away from this world. So I'll be speaking to him tonight. I think I just want to give him a couple days to think about that. Hey.
Oh, well, thank you for the visit from the baby.
Yeah,
And
so sorry
thank
he got a
you.
photo bomb. He wanted to be on TV too, so
Absolutely, anytime. Thank you so much for your time
it's a
today.
pleasure to meet you. I love your guys' work.